All right, morning everyone. LL here. Wanted to hop on this morning and actually roll out what I want to start doing weekly is Etsy shop case studies. So what I'd like to do is just cover a specific component of Etsy shops each week and kind of explore how these shops are doing whatever component I decide to focus on that week, what they're doing, how they're doing it, and if there's room for improvement, if it's, I think, exceptional, and kind of go from there. That way you guys can see real time what these other shops are doing and hopefully learn from it. Just a little background on me. I've been doing Etsy since 2014. I've had a couple of different Etsy shops. Through a lot of research and grinding, trial and error, and a lot of time, I was able to find success through Etsy, especially last year. One of my shops was able to gross over $100,000, and I made the decision to walk away from my corporate job. So now I really want to help others, find success quickly and not really have to, feel like they're lost in the forest of Etsy and be able to find success a lot quicker and hopefully make money a lot quicker so you can enjoy what you're doing and not have to worry about money as much. So let's go ahead and dive in. Enough about that. Today I'm going to start with one of probably the big three, which is going to be listing titles. It's really important. It's a huge part of Etsy SEO. When people are trying to find you, they search for what your item is titled. So the other big one is tags. I'll hit that another time, but for this first go around, I want to make sure to talk about titles. So being the format that I want to use is a case study type format, which so you guys can go in here and see real time what I'm looking at, and I'm gonna try to stick with a specific genre each week, and a specific attribute. So like today I'm going to talk about titles and tags, and then the genre will be specific as well. I think I'll probably let's hit jewelry today. So this is going to be real time, so you guys can kind of get a feel of what I'm looking at. So let's dive in here so you guys can take a look at this. So jewelry, let's search for, let's just do a gold necklace search here. All right, so you will see all the items that come up here for gold necklaces. There is a lot, almost 1,994,000. And one of the reasons for that is gold necklace is an extremely broad term. So if you are selling gold necklaces, I wouldn't put gold necklace as your first keyword. Just a little background on that. Your first keyword holds the most weight in accordance with Etsy's algorithm. So whatever you put first, this person, for example, put dainty name necklace. This holds a lot more weight than any of the other keywords in this listing. I'll click in here so you guys can see. So dainty name necklace is going to hold a lot more weight than tiny name necklace, and then script name necklace, etc. So make sure to start, when you're doing a listing, to start with the most descriptive keyword first. So if you have a gold necklace, you can put that in the title, put it later on, put it down, towards the end, because it is a very broad term. This specific necklace has says Emma, so it looks like they probably are personalizing stuff. But if you are selling an Emma necklace, you would probably start the first keyword with Emma gold name necklace, or Emma dainty gold name necklace. That is very descriptive. And just because you're using multiple keywords, that is still considered one keyword. So this dainty name necklace is one search term. Now, if people search for name necklace, they could still come up, or dainty name, it could still come up. But this is, if someone searches for dainty name necklace, it will come up, and your listing will probably be at the very top of search because it is really specific. That's another thing. Etsy really wants to drive long tail keywords. So this is considered a long tail keyword because it's not just one word, there's more than one word. Preferably 3 words is probably the best long tail keyword, at least 3 words. So this one does have 3. So if you just have one word, such as necklace, that's way too broad. So just think of long tail keywords as a very specific descriptor of your item. The less words you use, the more broad it's going to be, and the less chance of people finding your item. So think of it as a funnel. Broad words are at the top. The more words you use, it narrows at the bottom and becomes way more specific. And when you're trying to think of words to describe your item, I would think about if you had a blind friend you're trying to describe what you're selling to them and they couldn't see it. So you're trying to more or less paint a picture for them. So hopefully that kind of makes sense with how I explain that. Let's look at another one here. Circle necklace. Circle necklace, dainty gold circle necklace, Karma necklace, sterling silver. So I would probably move this dainty gold circle necklace to the front because it's more specific than just a circle necklace. Because a circle necklace is going to be gold, silver, so maybe someone wants a small gold circle necklace, so they may type in dainty gold circle necklace. So you'd want to move that at the top. Otherwise, this one's pretty good as far as keywords. So there's 160 characters here for your title. Another tip is to make sure that that's all filled out, or as close as possible. I mean, you're not gonna, if you have 3 characters left, you're not just gonna put in letters or something like that. Where it makes sense. If you have 10 or 15 characters left, I mean, that's fine. But like I said, your first keyword is the most important keyword, the most specific keyword, and then narrow down from there. And you can see where they use commas. Some people use dashes. Let me see if I can find someone that, well, the first one we looked at uses dashes in between their spacing. You can do that too. You'll lose some characters because there is extra spacing here. You don't necessarily have to have these spaces. From what I've found, I don't think it really makes a difference whether you use commas or dashes. Personally, I think dashes look a little bit better than commas, but as far as SEO goes, it doesn't really make a difference from what I've found. I've used both, and I still use both, but it doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. The words are the most important with your Etsy search in your title. So just to touch on, well, let's look at one more, and then I'll give you another tip, and then I'll let you go for today. Let's see here. Here's another one. So tiny letter necklace, dainty necklace, personalized bridesmaid necklace, initial gift necklace. These are all pretty broad. As far as the title goes, they're all filled out. These are all decent keywords, but they might want to think of something that is a little bit more specific for the first long tail keyword, because it looks like it is a gold necklace. So they can probably combine this gold necklace in with this tiny letter. So tiny letter, I would probably say dainty tiny letter gold necklace is probably a good one to start with. And another tip real quick, if you do dainty tiny letter gold necklace, you don't have to have dainty necklace or gold necklace in here, because it becomes redundant then, because if someone searches for any of those, it'll come up in search. So you can think of other keywords to put in here and take out dainty, take out gold. That gives you 2 more spots for completely different keywords where someone can find your item. All right, so one last tip here. and then I'll let you go as far as titles go for today. Say you're really struggling with what keywords to put in your title. One thing you guys can do is go in here and use Etsy itself. The search bar is awesome for coming up with ideas. So I'm trying to have a gold necklace. I'm kind of running out of ideas. So I put in, just put in gold necklace. So these are what people search for the most. So you can use these as keywords. A lot of these are going to be a little bit more broad. So you want to think of more specific ways to narrow down the search. But you can definitely use these gold necklaces for women, gold necklace for men, gold necklace chain, gold necklace dainty. So all of these can be good keywords if they describe your item. I mean, you can go in and be really broad and just put necklace. And some of these may be good too. Keep in mind, these are probably going to be even more broad than the last one. So necklaces for women, necklace holder. You could do necklace. You can do dainty gold. I mean, that's super broad, but just necklace comes up. But play around with that. That'll give you guys some ideas to see what people are actually searching for. So you don't have to try and come up with everything on your own. But just remember, put the most important keyword first and try to fill out your title, the entire title. That should help you guys in your search. And keep everything specific to your item. You don't want to put in words that don't apply because they won't be relevant, and that'll hurt your search as well. So that's it for today. Check out our Facebook next week, our YouTube next week. We will put up a new case study specific to a certain component to Etsy. Hopefully help you guys out. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks.